Hello and welcome to my little tutorial about how to do double swapping, which is a way that you can generate more culture for yourself and also for the rest of your civilization, your teammates. So you can see my happy little culture mans here generating culture. And here we are in the puzzle room. Now, when we swap single swaps, we can generate culture just for ourselves. So by moving the piece where it needs to go, I can get 5 points for that swap. If I press the ×5 button, I can increase the amount of culture that I get for myself. By moving that, I get 25 culture, but I can only send culture to the rest of my civ if I do a double swap. So I need to find a double swap that's going to work. Here at the top, I know that that piece goes over there, that one piece, and so I find the piece that belongs in the original spot. If I move it, I'm essentially making a mistake. It cost me a swap to do that. But when I do the double, I'm going to make up for that because I get the bonus culture and I send culture to the rest of my civ mates. So before I do that swap, I'm going to press the ×5 to increase the bonus. And this way, I'm going to send out the maximum possible culture to the rest of my civilization. So yes, you can get higher scores for individual swaps if you continue to single swap, but you can't make a mistake. And it doesn't send as much culture to the rest of your civ. So here's another double that I've just set up. And I'm going to click the ×5 and I'm going to go ahead and do that swap. So this really requires that you know the puzzles quite well. But you should be doing so much swapping in your games because you want those great people that you will get familiar with them pretty quickly. So let's just take a look at a different puzzle, and in this case maybe it's one you don't know as well. So in this case I'm going to look for pieces that might be close to you where they should be in the puzzle. Maybe I find that a little bit easier to figure out. So in this case I'm going to take that one piece there and move it down, and then I have two right next to each other and I can see quite clearly, oh yes, those two are just reversed and I can swap them over. Sometimes you can do this just by using one swap, but sometimes you might need to move two pieces in order to set up that swap. So that's not optimal, but even moving two pieces to get a double swap will still be worth the culture boost. It's worth making those two mistakes in order to get the double swap. So here I've got a couple of pieces. I know that they should go above, in the line above where they are. So I'm going to, instead of just swapping them, moving them up to the line, I'm going to cross them over as I move them up. And I had to move two, but now I've set up my lovely double swap and I can do it just like that. Okay, so far we've been alone in the puzzle room and things have been going fine, but I want to show you what can happen if you're too slow with your double swaps and there's some evil sneaking person hanging out. See, I've set up my double, I'm going to do that double right now, and oh my goodness, how rude. So you can see not only is double swapping when you only move one piece more efficient in terms of swaps, it can also stop people who are in the puzzle room trying to steal your swaps from you and take that lovely culture. I'm going to try one more time here. Hopefully I can be quicker than her. I've set up my double. I'm getting ready to change to ×5 and you can see I'm taking, too long. So this time I'm going to be a bit more wily and I'm only going to move one piece in order to make my double swap. So I'm going to set up the double by just taking one piece of the statue, moving it to the sky where I know it should go. And then I'll be quick on my ×5 and I've grabbed it before she can take it away from me. So just remember, if you do the math, doing double swaps will result in more culture for your team. And once you get going and get some momentum, you can have a continuous stream of culture.